Dmytro Yarosh made a name for himself as a leading figure in the recent Ukrainian uprising that took place in Kiev. And now, as a representative of the far-right movement, he has announced his presidential bid in the elections that are planned to take place on May 25th. For a closer look at the country's next potential president, here's RT's Peter Oliver.
Dmytro Yarosh is the leader of the group right sector. You can't really move around the central part of Kiev right now without seeing somebody bearing the insignia of his organization. In some circles, they're called neo-Nazis. They are certainly far-right. They are certainly ultra-nationalist. Now, we're also hearing from the inside the security services here in Ukraine that right sector have put forward demands suggesting they must have access to arms and military hardware. If they don't receive those weapons and hardware, well, perhaps they could try and influence the government elsewhere in order to try and obtain them. The man himself, who is putting himself forward for president, Dmytro Yarosh, now he is the subject of an international warrant that was issued by Russia on the charges of inciting terror attacks and extremist actions. Now, they aren't the only strongly nationalist group operating here in Ukraine right now. We have seen footage of an armoured personnel carrier driving through the streets of Ukraine bearing the flag of the Ukrainian Patriotic Army. Now, that's an organisation and in Ukraine's history has been involved in a number of far-right and ultra-nationalist attacks. So Dmytro Yarosh's group, the right sector, aren't the only ones, but they're certainly the ones that seem to be pushing for power here in Kiev right now.
That was RT's Peter Oliver reporting.